I'll tell you, it's rather peaceful. It's really, really peaceful. You know, there's these times I come to reflect, and sometimes I don't come to reflect this. I know there's times I would talk about this or not talk about this on here, but there are the times that I do truly reflect upon things that happen. And sometimes I don't realize certain things. Sometimes I realize certain things. And sometimes I value freedom, but to me, freedom is many things. Sometimes to be around someone too often, or to not be around someone too often. Sometimes we still want that sense of freedom to be where we want to be, not disrespecting someone, but in the form of you will eventually do something in life to the point that you will be busy and someone will acknowledge that you're busy. I don't say this because of bad terms, but it was something I reminded myself of sometimes. I am someone who usually says that I dislike being by myself, but maybe I made a mistake saying that many times. And I repeat the same process where I say that it is my fault that I usually dislike being alone. Yes, emotionally it kinda hurts me to sit alone, but despite that, I'm also, I feel like, ignorant, or maybe a little dumb, foolish. Because truly sitting alone does not, it doesn't do anything to me. I get the options to be productive, to be doing something for fun or anything. And usually I don't see that much in me to do anything. People have goals to do certain things. Sometimes it can come to games too, and no, for myself, I really don't see much. I do things with people, but for my own personal growth, there's not much because communication was one of the greatest things to me. If one is not available, I go to another person and talk to them. So I value freedom because to me, freedom means much more than just the the idea of not like how would I put it? I really know. I really don't know how I would put it for you, but it's just peaceful. Background noises, all this stuff. It's just great, and sometimes I don't acknowledge that. This I do is sometimes something I would want to do in real life, something I probably don't even do. And by that I mean go outside and maybe realize the fact that there's much more to do than just being on here. Doesn't mean I'll quit or stop playing games. No, that doesn't mean that. It just means sometimes I should take a breather. Sometimes I should do something if people are busy. Because in the end, I I'm someone who doesn't really interact with my own family too much. I am an only child, if that's something you never know it. And as an only child, supposedly there's many things that could be said about only childs. I can't really explain it to you. But all I can say, it's just nice to value freedom. I know people would tell me that probably freedom comes at a cost and stuff. But I'm talking about the freedom of not being like being controlled or anything. There is times where some people have to be controlled, but that really depends what type of matter that is, or maybe that's not even normal in general. I don't know. I see life in a very different perspective, but this freedom, this peace, it's something beautiful anyways. If you want to know a fact about me, I just sometimes I think about owning a artificial white or black rose. Maybe you've seen that in some videos or something. My Roblox avatar would wear one. I just like white roses or black roses because between the color black and white, it feels like a balance. One of purity and one of hatred. And the reason for that is because there's good things, and sometimes bad things happen in good things, and good things happen in bad things. It can go vice versa, and it feels like much. But all I can really say is that I thank you for tuning in to this. This is Solitude to Peace. The first episode of... Not the first episode. I apologize for that. No. This is the first video for the new playlist. Welcome to Bells of Time. Where it's about time where the bell rang and I have to realize the fact that there's much more to do and I gotta do stuff, you know. It's literally about time I literally start doing things. Anyways, I appreciate your time and thank you for tuning in with me. I hope to see you soon.